And with that, we get to the tail of the tape for this feature bout in the middleweight division. Rashad Evans, 37 years old. Daniel Kelly will be 40 on Halloween. Both men 6 feet even. 185 pounds for Evans, 186 for Kelly. Rashad will have a reach advantage of 4.5 inches. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a judo fighter holding a professional record, 12 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Daniel Kelly. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer and a wrestler, holding a professional record, 24 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, UFC light heavyweight champion, Sugar Rashad Evans. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Big John McCarthy.
John McCarthy, our referee for this one. Rashad Evans making his UFC middleweight debut and returning for the first time in just about a year and taking on...
All right, you ready? You ready?
That man, it's not Brett Favre, it's the Australian Daniel Kelly. Kelly in black, Rashad Evans in blue. We are underway.
The right hand is going to be the key weapon for Rashad against the southpaw and Daniel Kelly.
Well, you got to wonder how injured that right knee of Daniel Kelly's is, that he has it so wrapped up, taped up underneath the knee brace.
He doesn't care.
I guess he doesn't.
I promise you he doesn't.
He says he feels like he gets a full training camp. He can compete with the best 85ers in the world. Had 7 weeks to prepare for this one. 7-Eleven. Text KO to 711 for a coupon to get a free Big Gulp or Slurpee.
Look how Daniel Kelly slides out with the right. He goes right jab, right hook to slide outside the power side of Rashad Evans, and he fires his left hand. But Rashad's speed is just really something else right now at this weight class.
He looks shredded at 185 pounds, too.
He was 191 pounds last Sunday night after his training, so really took it seriously. Dom, you mentioned some of that commitment. We'll see if it results in a W tonight in his middleweight debut.
Yeah, he looks so different.
It's crazy, right? The facial structure just looks like he belongs in this middleweight division. 3.5 minutes to go, round 1.
It's going to be interesting to see whether or not he throws kicks. Because right now he's primarily staying on the outside and using his hands. I wonder if he'll feel, oh, Kelly caught him with the left hand there. If he'll feel confident enough with his takedown defense to throw some kicks. Remember the Sean Salmon head kick Rashad had?
Right.
One of the very few head kicks that, you know, really he's thrown in his career. He's not really known for it, but man, does he have some power.
And remember, it was on that right side, and Daniel Kelly being a southpaw, that sets up Rashad Evans for his best weapon, which is that right high kick against the southpaw.
Left hand is there for Daniel Kelly, who actually said the 2 fights that he primarily watched in terms of his film study, the Sean Salmon fight and the Little Nog fight. 2 of the few southpaws that Rashad Evans has faced in the UFC.
Well, Rashad really struggled in the Little Nog fight.
Yeah.
Little Nog is an excellent boxer, and he caught Rashad early in that. He stunned him.
And that's the jab, right hook, left hand of Daniel Kelly. He's sliding to the weak side of Rashad, meaning the lead leg, and that keeps him out of danger so that he's not walking into the right hand of Rashad Evans, but landing his own left hand.
And he's doing a really good job of keeping that right foot on the outside. And he's doing it again there.
See how he's throwing that loopy hook to go to the weak side of Rashad.
Close the hand, Daniel.
Just over 2 minutes here to go, round 1. Here's a shot from Rashad Evans.
Beautiful transition. Overhand right to a high crotch to take the back. That's a striking to grappling transition. Very nice. And great defense by Kelly. This is where Kelly is the best, right in this upper body clinch area. And that's the difference in grappling right there. One attacked the legs, the other attacked the upper body.
A lot of people forget Daniel Kelly came off the Ultimate Fighter Nations in 2014 and said after the loss in the house, I just want to redeem myself in the UFC. How's 5-1 out of the chute for Kelly?
Oh, beautiful uppercut.
Nice read.
Oh! Kelly able to clip Rashad with a left hand there.
Remember how John Jones fought Rashad and he kept grabbing his hands and then elbowing him. You're seeing Kelly use the grab the hand method against Rashad in order to get Rashad to not defend the right hook of Kelly. So he'll grab at the hand and then fire a right hook and then a left hand. Good tactic by Kelly.
Kelly again finds a home for that left hand. He's dealing with a cut on the face.
I'd like to see Rashad keep mixing up the grappling. He needs to keep trying the takedowns. Even if he doesn't get them, trying the takedowns will break up the rhythm of Kelly and keep him on his heels.
Needs the body for Rashad.
Kelly's just so threatening in the clinch. And as you worry about those takedowns, he sneaks in those sneaky punches.
He's just so fluent with digging underhooks, pulling your head down, dragging you one side, and then firing off that. I mean, his judo is top notch. And these judo practitioners are literally some of the toughest human beings on earth because they're getting thrown their whole career.
There's that kick. Ooh. Some serious power.
Big kick.
Kelly seemed to eat it without issue. 5 minutes in the can.
Here we see a left hand landed by Kelly, and there's another one, really an unorthodox punch. And here's the last kick of the round.
Don't let him stall you with the hands. Don't let him stall you. Every time he throws a lazy jab, parry right hand, like we drilled it, okay? Every time he throws a lazy jab, parry right hand. The right kick to the body is there all the time. I asked for it one time. You did it, you hear the sound, it hurts. Keep doing that, okay?
Next Saturday, catch FS1 UFC Fight Night. Belfort versus Gastelum. The middleweight showdown pits the former champion Vitor Belfort against rising contender Kelvin Gastelum. Main card on FS1 begins 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific next Saturday, March 11th, from the equator in Fortaleza, Brazil. All right, round 2 here. Rashad Evans and Daniel Kelly.
You ready? You ready? Get up!
I like Tyrone Spong telling Rashad to keep throwing that left body kick, that right body kick. Daniel Kelly is facing that kick, so it's hard to defend it. And if he goes to the body, it'll set up that right high kick that we were talking about earlier, Joe.
Yeah, Rashad really does have some powerful kicks, too. It's not his primary weapon.
Here we go.
Nice little trip there by Daniel Kelly. He's a crafty guy.
Rashad able to duck underneath that left hand offering.
I like how he uses that trip, Dom.
He's using it to stick Rashad so he can't move backwards. We saw Yoel Romero use the same tactic in some fights. He'll hook that lead leg and then you can't move away from his punches.
Yep.
Nice. That's a wizard throw. It's like a wizard is with that overhook. And you kind of use it, you jack that leg up and then you can toss him sometimes, but Rashad's got that wrestling background, so he's got a great base.
Well, and it appears, at least to this point, the work he's done with Roddy Ferguson defensively has paid dividends.
Agreed, Anik.
Under 4 minutes now to go, round 2. Kelly with a 1-2.
Spong's calling for the body kick right now. Let's see if he throws it.
Massive welt on that left side of Kelly, courtesy of the Rashad body kick at the end of round 1.
Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him.
Yeah, Rashad bit down on the mouthpiece there, Joe.
And I don't like how Rashad's reaching for the hands of Kelly. When you reach for the hands, it leaves opening for Kelly to throw the long combinations.
Get back, striking. Yes, bro, nice. Nothing is your game there. Head on, judo. Then mix, do the mix then. Get out, mix it. Judo time, mix. Hands up, yes. Hands up, then judo.
Andrew Colgrave in the corner of Daniel Kelly. Ooh.
Big knee by Rashad.
Kelly trying to work his way into the pocket here.
We got poked.
Come here, it's all right, relax. I want you to take some time. You see me? I'm gonna bring a doctor in just to look at it, just make sure it's okay, but we're gonna get it going, okay? Don't worry about the crowd, you're gonna get going, okay? Giving you a little bit more time to clear your eye out. Just take a look real quick for me, Doc. It's his right eye. Good? Okay, stay right where you're at, okay? Just push it away because the hand's closed, all right? We're good to keep the hand closed. Ready? Fight!
So it was that thumb of Rashad Evans that clipped that right eye of Daniel Kelly. Back underway at the midpoint of round 2.
Good kick to the body by Kelly. Boy, Kelly's been surprisingly effective with his strikes, Dom.
He is, and I think that really has a lot to do with him being a southpaw against a conventional fighter. Rashad, I think the southpaw stance giving Rashad a little bit of trouble the way that Kelly is using it very effectively, sliding to the weak side, using his trips to try to set up the left hand. And there's that body kick that Spong's been calling for. That hurt Kelly right there.
Well, if it hurt him, he didn't show it, then he lands the knee to the body.
He never shows it. Look at his knee. He doesn't care about pain.
Right hand got through for Evans. Pretty good head movement there by Rashad.
When it comes out.
Kelly again with a combination.
Yeah, Rashad needs to use more combinations. He's using one punch at a time, one kick at a time. He's not using his hands to set up his takedowns right now. One at a time isn't going to do as well. He needs combinations right now against Kelly. There it is. There's a nice transition he used. Very nice by Rashad. Now, Deuce, let's see him do some damage here with it. Watch Rashad try to...
Look for the kick on the break.
Yeah.
Kelly has been the far more active guy over the last several years. Rashad Evans, you may recall, had a 2-year layoff between 2013 and 2015, and then after the Glover Teixeira fight last April, unable to compete in November and December, finally turning around here in March, but another long layoff for Evans, perhaps a little rust tonight.
Good kick by Kelly.
I think it's so much rust as much as Kelly's doing a good job utilizing the weapons he has and the stance he has. And there's that high kick. Good read, though. That was there. Just barely missed it.
Tremendous pressure being put on Rashad by Kelly.
Winding down here, round 2. Evans back to that body kick.
I think some inside kicks to that lead leg of Kelly would help Rashad a lot with the body kick and the right high kick as well.
2 rounds down, 1 to go.
Boy, sit down. Big deep breath. There, no slot on the knees, sharp on the knees. Walk forward, don't let him walk, don't let him step back. I don't want to see you stepping back anytime. You just walk forward, walk to your right, and get this fight. Simple as that. Use your jab, try to go your left hand.
Tired as well, Danny. He's tired as well.
He's tired.
Dan,
this is how you win fights the last round. Don't take a step back, okay? You keep your hands tight and you keep the pressure on.
Right uppercut, step in with it, yeah, because he's leaping forward, okay? Let's put some on him, okay? Last round, won both rounds, but you got to put some more pressure on him. Hey, let's go. Fire off, fire here.
With the new scoring system, you're not real sure how this is going to be scored, but I kind of give it to Kelly. I think he's got a little bit more output. And, you know, I think Rashad needs to throw more combinations with his boxing, and he also needs to use the combinations to set up his kicks, and he needs to use combinations in order to set up his takedowns. One punch at a time, one kick at a time isn't doing it right now.
It's certainly a competitive fight, and it's certainly close.
The significant strike picture tells you that Kelly has outlanded Evans 45-18 through 10 minutes. Rashad with a left hand there, Joe.
I'm sorry, John, but not only that, he's constantly moving forward. He's making a lot of this happen. Tremendous pressure, constantly putting pressure on Rashad. And there's been no big moments. So when oh, beautiful trip. When there's been no big moments, you really kind of have to rely on volume.
Right.
And in that sense, Kelly has been outstriking Rashad. I found it was interesting that Tyrone Spong was convinced that Rashad had won the first 2 rounds.
Right. Henry Hoof behind him out of the octagon seemed less convinced.
I mean, it could be right. Honestly, we don't know with the judging systems. We're looking at what we're seeing, and the numbers say that Kelly's ahead on the numbers, so that's all you can really say so far.
I mean, Rashad could be winning. It's possible.
He did get some takedowns, too.
Yes,
and
very close.
Kelly hasn't really gotten any takedowns, so that's a deciding factor as well.
Yeah, Kelly unofficially 0 for 6 on his takedown attempts. Nice 1-2 there by Evans.
But those takedowns were very brief, and he got, oh, there was a nice uppercut by Rashad, and that was what Tyrone Spong was calling for. Let's see if he goes to that well again, though.
That's the second time he's landed that heavy. It's going to be there.
That uppercut might have stunned Kelly more than any other strike in the fight.
Keep pushing. Short arm.
No, it's good. Go.
Go. Uppercut.
That's it. Go.
Press it, Rashad.
What a beautiful trip. I love how he does that.
That's it.
It's such a sneaky move.
It only works because it's southpaw versus conventional, so the lead legs are touching each other. If it was conventional versus conventional, it wouldn't work. That's why you see Yoel Romero do it so well as well.
Yeah.
Nice body kick by Rashad.
Beautiful.
He keeps going to that. I'd like to see him go high with it some more. And like I said, combinations would really help Rashad right now. Not one at a time.
Rashad starting to find his range here, round 3, but Kelly's forward motion, always a good look. Good fight playing out here, good round. Both guys exchanging in the pocket. Under 2.5 now to go.
I think Rashad's got to try to really push forward and overwhelm him with some offense the last 2.5 minutes at least.
Yeah,
to try to bring
with you.
things towards his side more, I believe.
He did land that really powerful uppercut, but Kelly is just a zombie.
I mean, I don't know if there's any better way to describe it.
He just keeps coming.
And he's been that way in every matchup he's had.
Yep.
Never changed from it.
Oh, Rashad just missed on the head kick, did not miss with that right hand follow. Uppercut now for Kelly.
You gotta commend Kelly for firing back the low kick off the right high kick of Rashad.
And nice uppercut there by Kelly as well.
Agreed.
Oh.
Good hips by Rashad there, though. That was a setup, good throw, and Rashad was able to power out of that with good balance.
Great defense.
It'll be interesting to talk to Evans after this fight to hear how his body felt at 185 pounds. It's one thing to make the weight. As Kenny Florian always says, it's another to fight at the weight.
That's a very good point, especially with his long history of competing at 205.
From what I heard, he didn't use a nutritionist either, so who knows what he used for the weight cut or anything. It's a big cut for him, and he did it himself.
Pretty strong 3rd round, though, for Rashad. Kelly has undoubtedly had his moments.
Good
1 minute to go.
Nice knee to the body by Rashad as well. Kelly just keeps coming back, man, again.
I mean, you're seeing Rashad throw 1, you're seeing Kelly throw 3, and that's what the tale has been pretty much so far.
Oh, nice uppercut there. Sort of a shovel hook. And another left. Again with that trip.
Nice, Rashad mixed it up with some combinations.
Let go. Time. Get over there.
What happened?
Don't you grab at his shorts.
Tore his
Grab at his
pants.
shorts again, I'm going to take points from you, understand? Fight.
A little bit out of character there from Rashad Evans. Final seconds of the fight playing out here.
I guarantee Rashad did not mean to do that. He was trying for a takedown.
Oh.
And now he's going like he should have been going the last 2.5 minutes. This is what Rashad needs to keep going right here.
Look at these middleweights going at it.
Wow.
Yes, keep going, keep going, and these guys will put on a great show to end the fight.
Wow. What a way to close out an outstanding and competitive fight. Daniel Kelly raising his hand, believes he's done enough to spoil the middleweight debut of Rashad Evans. This fight replay is brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
There's a left hand there, and here's another left hand by Daniel Kelly. And there's a big body kick by Rashad Evans. There's a left hand over the top by Kelly. And a beautiful uppercut there by Rashad. And a nice one returned by Kelly. Very competitive fight.
Yeah, Rashad really closed the gap in terms of the numbers, at least, with an active third round. Far more volume from Evans down the stretch.
And at the end, I mean, they were just going for it towards the end.
Third round was easily Rashad's best round.
A lot of mutual respect there. Rashad Evans said coming in, if you watch the film on Daniel Kelly, you could overlook him, but he certainly did not. Evans and Kelly go the distance tonight in Las Vegas. A Kelly win means he's 6-1 in the octagon for Rashad. Trying to lock up a 15th UFC win, but more importantly, his first as a 185-pound fighter. The official decision is brought to you by Metro PCS. Get a fast nationwide 4G LTE network for only $30 period. Wireless figured out. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Dave Hagan scores the contest 29-28 Kelly. Chris Lee scores it 29-28 Evans. And Derek Cleary scores the contest 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Daniel Kelly.
Congratulations. I'm here with the winner, Daniel Kelly. Daniel, congratulations on the biggest win of your UFC career. Former UFC light heavyweight champion Rashad Evans. How does that feel?
Feels awesome. Thank you very much to Rashad for taking the fight. What a legend and an icon. I couldn't be happier. That's awesome.
You had a grueling fight, and you fought at a very fast pace. Your utilization of a lot of the trips, especially particularly with your right leg, was a big factor. What's going on with your knee, the way it's all taped up like that?
Well, I had a reconstruction on it 11 years ago. Re-injured it again when I was in the tough house. And to be honest, I'd have to take almost a year off to get it fixed again. So as long as I'm allowed to wear a neoprene sleeve and tape it, I'll fight anyone, anywhere, as long as I have time to train.
So it's like an ACL tear?
No. It's the medial ligament's really loose, and the lateral meniscus is split in half, and it slides everywhere.
Well, you really defined toughness in this fight. I mean, you kept pressing forward, you kept smothering him, tremendous volume. This is a huge, huge victory for you.
It's an awesome one. My striking's starting to look better, huh?
You look very good.
Better. So look, I reckon I'm due for a ranked opponent next. Maybe back over the other side of my world. So that'd be awesome. But thank you very much, guys. First time in Vegas for fighting. Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations, sir, on a huge victory. Daniel Kelly, ladies and gentlemen.